Last time on the Great Ace Attorney 2.
The trial reached its conclusion earlier. I thought to myself, yes, it's time.
Oh.
Time for you to come face to face with this hideous monster. So see for yourselves now the truth that's been hidden this past decade.
Oh God, who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be? Until now, the thought never even crossed my mind. The mass murderer whose crime shook Britain was Japanese.
Your boy's back, Sarah.
Sarah's like, be still, my beating heart.
Damn, that boy got swole.
Swell.
As he stood there before me,
I suddenly felt quite aroused.
I mean, so he should.
Oh no, the come to bed eyes.
smolder.
I need to take a cold shower.
a minute.
Ryunosuke?
Oh.
Hello again,
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry.
Emotional.
my friend.
Kazuma-sama!
Susato just throws Ryunosuke to the ground. He's like, boom.
He's like, oh, I don't need to worry about you anymore. My old mentor's still
Get
alive.
away! Thank you for guiding my friend here when I could not.
I'm looking at it, but I still can't believe it. This mass murderer is Kazuma's father. Oh boy, I sure do not hope. I hope nothing happens to my precious waxwork that I have left there in the courtroom. It would be very embarrassing if.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Boom!
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And the judge.
Whoa.
Wow.
The judge continues to be an absolute unit, even in more form-fitting attire.
Wow.
Holy hell!
I like the buttons on his jacket.
Yeah, it's six attorney pins.
Yeah.
It's like, yes,
Yes.
I have defeated every attorney in combat, and I have claimed their pins for my own.
I must now defeat the final four.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's beat the Elite Four and he's got
Elite Four,
that's
sorry.
The professor, the killer who took the lives of 5 members of the British aristocracy, was actually Kazuma's father. That's correct. Genshin Impact. I mean Asogi.
God's sake. I saw Genshin, I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
I've never understood what drove the man to commit such heinous acts. Something else came to light in that trial the other day. Having disappeared in Hong Kong and been missing for almost a year, Kazuma's since turned up here in London. What? That's news to us! Oh, we're in deep trouble, you
Yeah. We've got some explaining to do. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusion Plays The Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, where we play the games and do the voices.
Yeah.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Taylor.
Nice.
Nice.
And just a little reminder before we jump on into the game. Please consider giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification.
So, just before we jump on into the episode, I wanted to sort of just take a moment to say a thank you because we got some more. Because our friend Doodle Squish has been relentlessly illustrating.
Take a break!
You should definitely take a break. But that being said, we just wanted to sort of wish a thank you for the pictures that you did. So you should be able to see. You should be able to see this one.
Oh, she delivered!
Yes, absolutely. So this was in response to Taylor saying, "Please do fan art."
I love it.
She did, and yes, it
This
is
makes
excellent.
me smile.
But that's not all.
It was almost enough to solve Sarah's pain of having the banana stolen from her.
Yes, it eased every bit of pain.
Absolutely.
With joy.
But however, this isn't the only one.
Oh.
She also.
Oh, it's not?
No, she's also sent across this one,
Ooh.
which is
wow.
super cool.
Smart.
Of Sarah as the newly unveiled Kazuma, which is mega cool. So
Damn, I look good.
so thank you ever so much. These
Thank you.
are amazing.
I didn't realize you'd studied the blade, Sarah.
I mean, there's many things you don't know about me.
Indeed.
A girl must keep her secrets.
Multiple blades, not only the sticky there, but also
She's dual wielding.
but also a rapier.
Yes.
Anyway, so thank you ever so much, Doodle Squish.
Thank
If you haven't
you.
already, please check them out on Instagram.
Yes,
I'll leave a
please
handle
do.
down in the description below. And with that, we'll get back into the video. It's just weirdly tuneful. Like, just as a reminder before we hop into the game.
I'm just trying to be plucky and cheery, okay?
It's like, you're being too happy. Why are you so happy?
How dare you? You're British, aren't you? You should be miserable.
Oh, hi there, cheese.
Alright then.
Hooray.
Hey up, it's us. We're here doing disillusion. We're doing displays. Yeah,
Displays.
where we like play the games and do the voices in it. Yeah, right.
Hooray.
Come on then, let's go to pub.
Oh, no.
Let's get to pub. Right, so after messing around, looking around this this lovely grand hotel that we can't stay
totally
in.
weren't passing time doing.
Well, I guess a little bit. Right, so we need to go to...
He wanted to go to bed.
I'm sorry, Taylor, what was that? We need to go to... Oh, yes. Iris has tea waiting for us. And if there's one thing we know, it's that Iris does lovely tea, your ladyship. Oh,
Like Gregson's popped round for some tea as well.
Oh, your ladyship. Oh, such... Oh, Kazuma's mask.
Interesting. Is he there
The
too?
phantom of the opera is there.
But he's not inside our minds. He's inside
Well.
the room. 1st of November, Sholmes is sweet. Wait, what the?
What the?
How does one say the E with the backwards accent?
I imagine it's going to be him scraping on the Stradivarius or something.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, maybe.
What was that?
A bad screaming
Oh,
in a most unflattering way. A man screaming.
so maybe it is Sholmes.
Hurley, are you dissecting somebody live again?
and that was the last I saw of Kazuma.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Don't you dare.
Do you think? Could it have been Mr. Sholmes?
Oh, my. I do hope not.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Oh. Okay. 2 new
Who
characters.
the hell is this?
I don't know.
And who the hell's the other guy?
Oh, no.
I don't do it anymore. Like that sort of thing, do we think?
Maybe, yeah, I guess so.
don't do it anymore.
Oh, are they supposed to be
French. Oh,
or
is it supposed to be-
Scottish?
Oh,
Because of the red hair.
I don't do it anymore. Oh, it could be.
I don't
Oh,
do
and
it.
this
Oh
is-
yeah, I don't do it anymore.
Oh my god! And it's this is the chitin.
Kaiden.
Kate.
Baby,
I
Kate.
don't do it anymore. I guess yeah. No, that's French.
No, French.
Well,
we
the
were wrong
accent-
again.
The accent, yeah.
Mon ami, mon ami. Stop this disgraceful display, eh?
Oh, very good.
Who are these people? Look at their hair. It's bright red.
Which would, yeah.
Which would imply Scottish.
Yeah,
it's like,
'cause
wait
the-
a minute.
yeah.
Wait a minute. What's happening?
I mean, that's a stereotype,
The-
admittedly,
Yeah.
but you know.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
But Phoenix Wright is nothing if not, a game that just displays stereotypes. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
It conformed to stereotype.
I think they must be clients of Mr. Sholmes. Oh. Right, you two. You're coming with me. Down to the clink.
No in prison. It's dark and damp, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Both the darkness, it is my friend. I am not scared.
You're always scared of the dark.
Shut your mouth, you idiot! I will sit quietly in the dark and plan our next daring heist.
Oh, very good.
I don't like these. I don't like it.
Oh, blimey. Well, tough. We'll finish this down the yard. Now get moving.
I can't tell what that character's supposed to be.
Bye then, Ginny. Have fun.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Iris. Thanks. You're great detective. Will you two stop snivelling in my ear hole? Gina makes a fine detective herself, doesn't she? Oh, Susie! Bruno!
Hello, Iris. We're home. Also, what?
We're
You know how it is, Hurley and his clients, and they're a little bit bonkers.
As you know, this floor is a bit of a thoroughfare.
Yeah.
For Hurley and his
Random people just
clientele.
invite themselves in off the street. I have told Hurley to lock the door, but he doesn't listen to me.
Well, if there's one thing we can be sure of, it's that those characters are never going to appear again. Ever.
As part of the jurors.
Oh, God.
They'll be the jurors, the jury.
Yeah.
I do not know how I have found my way here to this man, but I shall Silence!
Kill you.
No, that's a different one.
I know it is.
Silence! I kill you! Come on, Iris.
Iris.
I'm trying.
Oh, she doesn't like that word.
No,
What,
it's
kill?
not that. No,
Oh,
Daddy.
Yeah, well, yes. As we discussed,
Right,
when
when
used
it's
when
not
used in a
used in the
sexual
correct
context,
yes.
it's
Jesus!
Her.
And we steer the train back onto the track.
Well,
Taylor, you literally brought it up. Don't
Guys,
pretend that you're the one.
That was the source of her discomfort.
Pack
Yeah.
it in, both of you.
I think that's. I don't know I don't know if I like that. The idea that you would automatically assume that my wife's mind would go in that direction, Taylor.
Boys!
What are you trying to say?
Slander?
Well, did you find your daddy? Yes, we arrived at the hotel just before he and his friend. Oh, well, that's great news. I hope I'll get to see my dad. About that.
Are those French pests still here?
I hope I'll get to see my daddy again soon.
I just imagine Runo's face is just contorting like.
Literally like that one gif.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Dr. John H. Wilson.
So, Iris, all that remains now is that greatest of problems known to man.
I have never been so
Let's
thankful
go.
for
What?
Sholmes, what have you done?
But before we concern ourselves with that, I believe some tea is in order.
What has happened?
Don't you, my dear fellows?
Mr. Sholmes,
Something about you. I can't place it.
Something seems different.
Earth.
Someone's messed with his color saturation
It'll
in
be-
the settings.
It is very RGB red, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it
literally
is.
like.
Did Iris put something in the tea?
Maybe that's why the French lot are upset.
Maybe. Mr. Sholmes.
I just love that she's completely stunned. Is something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo?
This is very odd.
Do I have a crumb or such like on my face?
No, I was just wondering if the curtain matched the drapes.
Oh, Sarah! And then you wonder why Taylor assumes such things. Ooh, I really don't. I didn't need to think about that. And now I'm thinking about that. I don't need to. God
What
damn
can I
it.
say except you're welcome?
You're welcome.
Hurry, the bathroom floor's gotten significantly more red all of a sudden. Why is that?
Oh, no.
Not so much on your face as on your head, I'd say.
Come along then, everyone. I've brewed this lovely special blend. Time for tea.
The fact that
We
Iris
don't
is.
go to address the elephant in the room.
I was going to say,
here.
the fact that Iris isn't acknowledging it suggests that she's up to something.
Yes.
Is it like a prank that she's playing on everyone and no? Even Sholmes doesn't actually know.
Yeah, he's not looked in a mirror yet.
He's not seen it.
Whatever is going on here today?
In that case, let us sit and drink now.
Yeah, we're going to have to go through it and update Pete's avatar so that his Sholmes attire has him with bright red hair.
Oh, God.
For I am, in fact, expecting a guest later today. Oh, okay then.
Okay.
All right. The greatest problem.
Yeah.
All right, 2 visitors.
Mr. Sholmes, who were the 2 gentlemen that were here before?
2 gentlemen. Okay. Oh, just a pair of petty criminals. Nothing of significance. Of course, they have to make a living somehow. And when the mood takes me, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to all manner of infractions.
When the mood takes you?
That's what I said.
All manner of infractions?
Is there an echo in here? But when such fellows set their sights on Mr. Herlock Sholmes, well, that's when their luck runs out.
Oh, my! You were the target of a crime, Mr. Sholmes?
Aren't I always? The protagonist of many a tale. But I quickly devised a plan to entrap them and deliver them to our young detective ally.
You should have asked Grexy to come too. We could have had an arresting tea party.
Oh, I see what you did there, dear Iris.
That was being
delightful. Oh, that was delightful. Yes. I did send word, but no answer was forthcoming. The man is consummately in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a word for it, I'm sure.
Convenient.
Aha! I have it. A bungler. That's the word.
Well, that's rude.
That's the word.
It's a good job he's not here to hear you say that.
I'll bungle you, all right.
it's like he's just outside the window. He's right there. In the window.
Oh dear,
Yeah.
he's right behind me, isn't he?
Just pops up from behind the sofa.
So those redheads had been up to no good. Do you suppose they were the redheaded stepchildren?
Yeah. I wonder if he wanted to sort of catch them red-handed, but it backfired and it sort of became red-haired. And it also got him as well.
It could have been.
Oopsie.
Or are they both red herrings?
Ooh. Red herrings, yes.
Oh.
You know what? If they wind up being named like Red and Herring or something like that, I'm gonna actually lose it.
I wonder what the men did.
What was that about the greatest of problems known to man that you mentioned before? Does that have anything to do with red hair?
Is it another fiendishly intricate case, Mr. Sholmes?
Oh, yes,
please no.
indeed. I'll have you know that in the Times today, I was quite perplexed by 7 down. Which is a crossword puzzle joke there, just in case it wasn't clear.
Oh, I see. I don't do crosswords, I'm too stupid.
How should I best explain it? Are you aware of the theory of evolution by natural selection, perchance?
Is she flipping through a book?
Well, I think I've heard talk of it somewhere.
Possibly.
I imagine Susato. The next shot has to be Susato with the book.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh,
It's a revolutionary scientific theory that was newly proposed 40 years ago now.
She doesn't need the book. She's got it all
She
committed
knows.
to memory. There
Oh,
it is.
There she goes.
She doesn't disappoint.
According to its author, Mr. Darwin, we humans were once apes who lived in the treetops.
I don't know why. I really love the little flicking through the book. Kind of
Yeah,
animation.
I
I
like
just
it, yeah.
find it quite amusing. Little flip, 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 flip.
Wait, what? We were apes?
Well, some of us still are now, I suppose. But
Oh!
Yes. Indeed. And from the very moment those apes descended from the canopy to live as humans, it has been our lot to be at the mercy of the greatest problem known to man.
Our lot? What What is this great problem, Mr. Sholmes?
How does one keep one's hair from falling out when they reach a certain age?
Nah.
Why, is it not obvious, my dear madam?
Yeah.
The problem of rent.
Subtle, subtle hints that Mr. Naruhodo hasn't paid his rent again this month.
I love that.
But did you not receive a rather large sum of money from Madame Twispel's only the other day?
A large sum? Well, one potted her for Iris, and a new motor car for me later. And all of it has quite disappeared, I assure you.
Honestly, Hurley, you know you squandered it.
I know, and I could only keep the car for one day. Yes, well, anyway, 2 days ago,
I was a richer man, but for now...
I discovered the answer to man's greatest problem. For the coming month, at least.
And what was the answer?
Well, my dear boy, you pay the rent, briefly. And then you cry. Why, there is a substantial clue before your very eyes.
Don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me. Let me see.
Humans are sorry creatures, unable to see what is in front of their noses.
Or on top of their head.
And it'll be like, yes, these goggles. Let me give you some assistance. Don't look, but observe me very closely. As I use my powers of deduction to assist you, there is one particular feature about my person that has changed. You should notice it in the end, I think.
I think we already have.
I really hope it's not
In the end?
Like,
Yeah,
like
I'm
short.
hoping it's something really obscure.
It'll be like, yes, I've sewn elbow patches onto my shirt.
I put a new button. Oh, go on, please.
It's been stabbing me in both eyes right from the very beginning of our conversation.
I think we might need another clue before we uncover the full answer, Mr. Naruhodo.
Mr. Sato, stop making me out to be so stupid! I know what it is! It's right there!
Oh, come on, don't be
Thanks for the
spoiled.
hint. I'll be tearing my hair out if this charade goes on much longer.
Oh, I see what you did
There it is.
I noticed the emphasis on the emphasis on the hair there, my dear Mr.
Hair?
Naruhodo.
The
I
hair
can't
there.
possibly imagine why you might have done that.
Mr. Sholmes, isn't it about time you told us the truth?
I am very truthful, actually.
Except for when I'm not.
I mean, just this morning I said to you, oh my goodness, Mr. Naruhodo, you appear to smell awful this morning. And wouldn't you know it, you did indeed smell awful this morning.
What?
Just over a week ago, you said to us...
I will now tell you something of the first importance, my dear fellow. Great detectives are wont to lie. It will serve you well to remember that.
Did I really say that? Oh, bother.
Well, that must have been a lie then.
That case aboard the SS Burya in January. Kazuma wasn't killed, and you knew he wasn't dead at the time.
Oh, caught me red-handed. I mean head. I mean, oh no.
So what was really going on?
This is where it's like, actually, I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually not Herlock Sholmes. I'm actually his long-lost cousin, Herlock B. Sholmes. The fellow was unconscious for a very long time. If he hadn't regained consciousness when he did, his life would have been in mortal peril. Of course, a side effect of the prolonged comatose state was amnesia, as you now know. It was a simple enough task to silence the crew.
But how?
Well, money, my dear fellow, but not mine, of course. After they'd carried him out of the cabin, I assembled them in the lobby area. Then I made them swear to leave him unconscious and have him unlaid from the ship in Hong Kong as a murdered corpse. So thankful that he didn't have to say something just then. It's like, what was that voice again?
How horrible!
It was necessary to find some material with which to persuade the crewmen to keep their word, of course.
But why? Why do it in the first place?
I will be at liberty to elaborate in due course. But for the time being, I would like to reassure you. I didn't foresee subsequent events, which is unlike me, I know.
What events?
His disappearance in Hong Kong.
Oh!
I believe I may have made a gross error of judgment.
Mr. Sholmes.
Yes, I can see the look that you're giving me.
How do I put this?
How do I put this, Mr. Sholmes? I want to kill you. Oh, well, cheery music time. it's all fine.
I'm going to elaborate.
No.
I'm going to leave you in suspense.
Are we not gonna... Wow. He really is just gonna leave everything hanging this morning. And we can't like go, hey, Sholmes, your head.
No.
So I guess we
Is
go.
Iris around?
Are we sure?
This is like the
we've
other
asked
side
her?
of the room, isn't
Do we
it?
need to? No, you can't do. It doesn't work like that. Because if we go examine, unless I suppose if we click on her, if she's there,
Oh,
she is
she's not there.
She's not there. I suppose the only other thing, if with
Did you click on Kazama's mask?
good one. I was going to say maybe we present our armband to him, but no, that's probably actually a better one.
The mask Cosmo wore when he was assigned to Lord Van Zeeks as his apprentice. When he cast it aside after the trial the other day, I just sort of picked it up.
Oh.
You ought to give it back to him, I suppose.
But he has his memory back now, doesn't he? And I can't help feeling he might turn around and tell me coldly to wear it myself.
But isn't he your best friend?
Well, I mean, he was, but it's been years. Oh, okay.
Newspaper?
Whoop.
Oh, right, Kazma, about all those jokes I made about you being tongue-tied.
I haven't forgotten, you know.
Neither is Sarah.
I was worried you'd say that.
And you made a grave mistake, my dear friend. You gave me my sword back.
You gave me back my dear Sticky.
This looks like last week's edition.
What's that article, sir? Poison!
Are you all right,
Circled
Mr.
in red
Hoodoo?
ink there.
It's an advertisement column. It says, "To the Red-Headed League."
Oh, okay, I guess.
I
I guess we're starting to find out.
Are we going to pick the newspaper up and that's what we
The Red-Headed League? Well, two things you must know about the Red-Headed League, Mr. Naruhodo. It's a league, and it has redheads.
Oh, is Sholmes dyed his hair to infiltrate the
Yeah.
Red-Headed League?
It's
Okay.
got, surely.
absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but...
Oh, well, I mean, here's something on my face.
Clearly, this has something to do with that lively hair.
Yeah, lively's one word for it.
Yeah.
As you say, they literally took the red slider and just went, Max. Well, no, they took the red slider and went, yes.
And broke it off.
It's like a broken
There we go.
shader almost. Like when it goes pink. Alrighty, so I guess we present that to him.
Yes.
Could this have anything to do with it, Mr. Sholmes? Oh, should we have read it first? Oh, well. Whoops.
It looks as though someone circled an advertisement in this paper, Mr. Sholmes.
And by paper, I mean... Get
£4 per week if you are a redhead.
God's sake. On account of the bequest of the late Elizabeth Hopkins of Lebanon, PA, USA, there is now another vacancy open which entitles a member of the League to a salary of £4 a week for purely nominal services. All red-haired men who are sound in body and mind and above the age of 21 years are eligible. Apply in person on the morning of the 31st at the large park on Lime Street. A most fantastic money-making opportunity. This is going to be some
Not
kind
a
of...
pyramid scheme at all.
This is going to be like a scam of some kind, isn't it?
Yeah.
What you must do is you have to recruit 2 other redheads underneath you.
And then you have to stand on each other's shoulders and... Okay. To the Red-Headed League, Does that strike you in some way?
Just a bit.
I was thinking that just maybe it might be related to your bright red hair.
Oh, well done.
You've noticed. So, at last you've learned to apply my methods, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry?
In the first instance, and quite indispensable, observation.
Believe me, I could have seen that hair with my eyes shut.
So then, allow me to regale you with the details of my latest
just
exploits.
Skip to the end. Regale or boast?
Oh, you wound me.
Alrighty.
So what is the Red-Headed League, which seems to be the subject of the advertisement you've circled?
You noticed it in the paper then? That, my dear fellow, was going to be the source of this... Oh, that, my dear fellow, was going to be the source of this month's rent payment.
Only need £16 to pay rent. Well,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, assuming...
glory days.
Assuming that it was the 4 payments and he wasn't just going to keep some... Assuming it was more than £4 and he wasn't just going to use one of the payments, then keep the rest for whatever else.
It was? How?
According to the advertisement, the Red-Headed League is a distinguished institution of fellows of unspecified governance. In fact, the only condition for becoming a member is having red hair.
That doesn't entirely surprise me.
Oh.
There you go, Sarah. That's what you should do, is you should just join the Red-Headed League.
I mean,
Dye your hair red.
I mean, to say I did dye my hair red once before, many years ago. I'm sure I can do it again.
Many years ago. She's saying, like, oh, yes, many years ago.
It was, actually.
Back in my younger days, I had red hair.
Back in my day.
It's been 84
Back
years.
before you cross the threshold of 30.
You should never divulge a woman's age, Taylor.
That's rude.
They could probably figure it out.
If we keep giving them clues, yeah.
But listen to what the lucky redheads receive once they join. An unconditional salary of £4 a week. Oh my! £4 a week?
And then the next shot we see of Susato, her hair's red as well.
But why? What are they paying people for?
That I don't know. No details are given in the advertisement.
But surely every red-headed person in the country would be flocking to join in that case.
Well, if they can afford to buy the paper and read the advertisement, yes.
You're right, Susie. There's no time to lose. I'll put on my application at once. So will I. Just on the off chance.
Oh my God.
That might be stretching a point, I think.
I really hope they all come back with red hair in a second.
The trouble is, they have a fixed number of members, you see.
Oh, I see. So once a certain number of people have joined, no one... Is that why Sholmes went to the trouble of pursuing them? Because they were members of the Red-Headed League.
Oh, so
And then he's
to get...
forced an opening.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
So once a certain number of people have joined, no one else can. Unless they're removed by some chance.
But
Oh.
as luck would have it, one member recently passed away. As you can
Maybe
see,
they were
I'm
applicants.
delighted.
It wasn't particularly lucky for the redhead in question, I feel, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh, no, not at all. Oh, yes, we must feel terrible. However, as the opportunity has arisen...
Well, they
I-
say when one door closes, another opens.
Indeed. Yes.
You could say it was a redhead redemption. Get it. You get it.
I get it.
Are you just going to stand there,
So-
Mr. Ryunosuke?
Oh!
Mr. Naruhodo?
So you decided to try and join in his place.
Correct. I mean, look at me. Look at me. Have you ever seen such a red-headed fellow?
I mean, it is very bright.
No.
So why did it have to go so wrong?
What on earth happened?
They saw right through me instantly and gave me nothing. Ah, a blunder, Mr. Naruhodo, though it pains me to admit it.
Oh,
Your blunder.
what's he done?
What did you actually do to your hair, Mr. Sholmes?
Well, they said that in the next 48 hours it will all fall out.
Duh.
They said it's going to be an absolute nightmare to get the red out. I've got to use color correction, lighten it, bleach it, and everything.
I'm glad you asked, Miss Susato. What you see atop my head is neither dyed
What?
nor a hairpiece.
But how?
I'm sure that if we advance the text, we shall be disclosed.
I'm interested with the it's not dyed part.
Nor a hairpiece, yes.
Sarah's like, oh, write that down.
I changed the color of my hair overnight by the wonders of chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yes, much like dye, in fact.
Oh, for God's sake.
I used chemistry to create a chemical that, after applied to my hair, changed the color of it. So you dyed it then. No, it was chemistry.
Chemistry, my dear fellow, chemistry.
I was conducting some research into a method of rejuvenating spent tea leaves. And in the course of my work, I stumbled upon a potion that, when taken, turns one's hair a flame-like red. Which probably explains why Iris is so desperate for everyone to have some of her special tea, does it not? Would you like to try it? It'll make every hair on your body
so it does match.
Let's see. If you'd like to try it, it will make every hair on your body
He just
perfectly
rips his
crimson.
shirt open. It's just
Or
bright
his
red
chest
chest.
Now, everyone knows that Sholmes' chest will be perfectly bare,
Smooth.
like a baby's bum.
I think I'll pass.
Susato's like, where's the tea? Where's the tea?
Oh, I've already drunk it. But Mr. Sholmes, is it quite safe to drink? Surely it's bad for you, isn't it?
I hope not. Amateurs aren't always hampered by such fears.
Oh, I should never have doubted you, Mr. Sholmes. You mean to say...
Ah, yes.
10.
But of course. But of course. 10?
Wait, you have 10? Yes. 9, 8, 7. Then he dies.
The countdown till he dies, yeah.
But you jump into a corner first.
See now I have explained the joke, which then makes it better.
Well, I did immediately think of, like, casting Doom.
Well, maybe.
But of course. To earn £4 a week, one must be prepared to turn a blind eye to a little danger.
And I mean blind. I have actually gone blind.
Yes.
I can't see a thing.
That degree of red signals more than just a little danger, surely.
It's like a stop sign.
So, anyway, Hurley left full of confidence yesterday with his new red hair. For the park on Lime Street, where the Red-Headed League were interviewing prospective new members. Yeah, it's all right. I thought I said...
Prospective new members, yeah.
It's all right. I thought I'd said it wrong
No.
for some reason.
No.
Okay,
No.
never mind. I'm going to go
So-
over here and make tea.
No, you come back, Iris.
Come back. What went wrong?
The whole park was choked with red-headed folk, like a Costa's orange barrow.
A what?
I've not a clue.
A seller of fruit. I imagine like it's this like wheelbarrow or basket. I think it's like a sort of a street seller, maybe. I think a Costa.
Yes.
I imagine.
But
Anyway.
if it's an orange, why an orange barrow? It should be an apple barrow,
Or
surely.
surely a tomato barrow.
Well, the thing is, obviously there's redhead, but there's like, is it more ginger, which would be more orange?
Oh,
And
and he's dyed his hair red.
So it's like you're not an actual natural redhead, I guess. Maybe they've like yours is red, whereas it would probably be ginger and would be more orange in tone.
Yes, that could be it. We'll soon see. I queued for 8 hours solid before at last I reached the front.
And if there's one thing as British like, it's a good old queue.
But when the interviewers saw me, they immediately said,
Ah, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes, are you in disguise to conduct an investigation?
Oh dear.
So naturally, I had no choice but to reply, God flippin' Bennett! Shh! Don't give me away.
Oh, no.
After which, I could do little else but turn and leave. For want of injuring my pride.
I was expecting it to be his hair was too red or something.
Then this morning, when I looked in the mirror, irritation stirred within me.
That actually happens whenever I look in the mirror as well.
Oh, you shut up, you.
Be quiet, you.
So I turned that pair into the police.
Oh dear, what a disaster. For Hurley and those two redheads.
Wait, so when he says he turned those two into the police, were they the people who were interviewing, do you think? The interviewers?
Maybe. It's out of
interviewers.
spite.
Yeah.
Mr. Sholmes, you mentioned before that you were expecting a guest today?
Indeed, Mr. Sato, that is correct.
Not another of those red-headed gentlemen that were here before.
Maybe. Not at all. They were petty villains. The guest I am expecting is a client.
Oh?
A young gentlewoman who wishes to appoint the services of this great detective, no less.
Oh, how wonderful, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh, I know I am. It's fine. You must stay and observe the fashion in which a great detective receives his customers.
Must we?
Oh, indeed. I have you in my clutches now, Rent, just as I have you in my clutches, Redheads.
That hearty laugh is masking rather sinister thoughts, I feel.
Oh, really? Do you think?
You know, the lady isn't due for another hour yet.
Oh, really? That long?
Don't feel as though you must wait around if you have other things to do.
Oh,
Get out, shoo, shoo.
It's like, go on then,
You've
sod off.
exhausted the dialogue options.
Now move on. Get
Now,
out,
is
go.
there anything else to look at?
Shove on.
I don't want to brew the kettle again.
Like, I don't think anything looks new.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, he's got the thingamabobby doodle back.
Yeah.
The thingamabobba-madoodle.
Yeah, whatever it was. All right then. I know it's an old room, but it may be more relaxing. We haven't been to Lord Chief Justice's office. Let's just nip to the legal consultancy and see if Susato says something nice, briefly, like,
Oh, look, a spade.
Shovel, Mr. Naruto.
We've not even clicked on it yet,
Through
guys.
this.
Guys, come on. We've not even clicked on
I'm
it yet.
not going through this again.
And there's also a ladder.
Step ladder.
There's a ladder and a
It's a
shovel.
ladder.
Step ladder.
There
and
is
a shovel, yes.
a ladder/step ladder and a shovel and a mop and everything else. All right. Oh, you're not going to... Oh, what? Oh, no, this is the hint room. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then, fine. I just wondered
No,
if...
examine the shovel.
Oh. All right, then. We'll click on the ladder.
spade.
Oh, no, that was... No.
Nothing particular of note.
Sorry, it's because I... Oh, I missed.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, I missed.
The spade is still here. Look.
Please, Mr. Naruto. It's not a spade, as I think you well know. It is a shovel.
It didn't take long to reignite that old argument. Although I suppose it never stopped.
Ah, I have an idea. Let's give the implement a name, like Professor Hairbrain names his tools.
No. No.
Ooh, I never thought of doing that.
From now on, then, let's call it Ryunosuke.
No. It's clearly much more of a Susato.
Ryunosuke.
The old argument has taken a new and unexpected turn, it seems.
Oh, dear. Alrighty.
Mr. Naruto,
Wrong.
will you clean your desk? Looks like a pigsty.
Okay, no heartwarming, heartfelt dialogue from our dear Susato. Just an
Just
argument.
opening old wounds again.
Yeah, that's quite a good way of putting it. All right then, let's go see Lord Chief Justice.
Oh, Lord Guilty.
Oh yes.
Lord Guilty
Oh
is
no!
charged.
Van Zeeks is they're about to have a stand battle from the way Van Zeeks is standing.
You, sir.
All right. Yes.
Now
Yes.
let's see if Pete can do two different voices without them turning into each other.
Shut up.
Don't be mean.
Here's the final draft of the opening address for tomorrow's proceedings. I've supplemented your original with the figures you asked for from the yard.
Strongheart's a tall guy, tall lad.
I see. Excellent work. Thank you. You're welcome, my lord. You're welcome, my lord.
What's Lord Van Zeeks doing here?
Aye, there seems to be an awful lot of tension in the air, wouldn't you say?
I want you to know that I can hear you.
And that tension is coming from Sarah, wringing her hands, ready to strangle him.
This place is stifling enough as it is. We really don't need any more tension.
Yep.
Oh, no.
My apologies. I didn't notice you come in. Your small stature and dark dress make you all but invisible to me.
Wow, douche.
Oh, no. It's entirely my fault for wearing black, I'm sure.
Ryunosuke.
It reminds me of something, actually.
From now on, you must dress in white from head to toe whenever you come here.
And do you think you don't think that's why they got Kazuma in a white suit, do you? Just so he would,
Oh,
so
for
we could
God's
see him.
sake.
Now then, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, my lord. I'm right here. Haven't gone. Kill me now.
There's
If you
something.
insist.
There's something wrong. Perhaps it's a little too hot in here for you.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, I've never experienced a room at such a perfect temperature.
If you're sure, the beads of sweat carving their way down your face seem to suggest otherwise.
Because of the daggers you're staring at me with, mainly.
As you're no doubt aware, my International Forensic Symposium begins tomorrow. In fact, your father arrived in London earlier today, I hear, madam.
Good, I'm going to go kill him right now.
Oh, yes, that's right, my lord. He's extremely honored to have been invited.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure the festivities will be to die for.
I'll leave the remaining preparations for the meeting room in your capable hands then, Lord Van Zeeks. I will attend at once.
Smolder.
Smolder.
Bat!
He gave you a very cold stare as he left, didn't he?
Well, we stole his apprentice off him.
I know, but I haven't done anything, have I?
He looked at me funny.
These past few days, my feet have barely touched the ground, I must say.
Have you been levitating?
My dedicated right hand of many years was...
Oh, there we go.
was recently put out of action in spectacular fashion.
It was an 8-hour-long session, and afterwards the poor girl just gave up.
Is that what he
Is
that?
job myself.
Is that what he calls it? The poor girl. Surely the old stick.
No, that's what he refers to. The
Yeah.
Taylor, why would you think my wife's mind would go in that direction? Also, Pete's wife.
You love it. You be quiet.
I do.
Have you two quite finished? I'm trying to say an important line
Yes,
here.
I suppose.
I hope you didn't have to beat anybody off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is... Is your left hand still of service? I mean, it does seem to be quite good at grasping that stick.
Well, I have a good firm hold of the shaft, do I not? I don't have time for this.
Miss Susato, are you quite all right?
A few moments later.
Hey, Sarah.
Yes.
Hand.
What the hell? He's like going weird. What have you done to her? You broke it. Sarah, what the hell? Do you need a minute?
I need to breathe.
Oh, I think she's actually like... You need to breathe in and then out again.
Oh no, we're about to put Sarah out of service as well.
Luckily, I have both hands. Oh, okay. Mr. Naruhodo, he's talking about Dr. Scythe.
Are you all right, Mr. Sato?
Fine, thank you, Mr. Naruhodo.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can't breathe. I've tied my kimono sash a little too tight.
Yes, no kidding.
I'm sorry.
Of course. I'm terribly sorry about that. I was just,
Fear not. You've done nothing wrong. Dr. Scythe's own wrongdoing precipitated the situation. You needn't concern yourself with it any further.
That would be a lot easier to do if it weren't for the piercing stare you're giving me.
Lord Van Zeeks is doing an admirable job of holding the fort. Though disturbingly, his apprentice has been missing since yesterday.
Oh! Missing? Yes, I'm running out of hands faster than I can replace them, I'm afraid.
Don't start again. What's become of Kazuma-sama now?
Yes, you know, we probably should have gone after him. Now, come to think of it.
Yes, I think you're probably right.
About Lord Van Zeeks' apprentice.
Yes, that came as a surprise to me, I must say. That you and he are old friends.
How did he become an apprentice to Lord Van Zeeks in the first place?
It came about 3 months ago. An unidentified Asian man was apprehended by border police.
You could say he was a secret Asian man. Secret Asian man, secret.
That was rubbish.
Say it as it is, why don't you?
They found him hiding aboard a large goods vessel.
Oh my! So he stowed away to get here?
He had no papers to identify him, no passport. And he was suffering from amnesia too. Other than the fact he was clearly of Eastern descent, there were no clues as to who he was. So I decided to assign him to Lord Van Zeeks. That way, I could keep an eye on him.
But then, why the mask?
Because I'm a weird sort of guy. I didn't want to burden Lord Van Zeeks with tiresome explanations about why he had an Eastern apprentice.
Because you know he would have taken one look at him and going, I don't want a Nibbanese.
And that's why he's got rid of him, because he's like, get out of my sight.
I can't believe I let you hold my wine.
Get out of my sight.
Because it would be so much easier to explain why he was wearing a mask.
He's proving to be a great help to Lord Van Zeeks. I have high hopes for his future.
By the way, do you know where he's gone?
No idea. Not a clue. No idea. But I believe he's left London for the time being.
Oh.
So you won't be able to find him. Don't even bother looking.
Oh.
I definitely didn't kill him.
He's definitely not inside one of these suits of armor.
Inside some of Van Zeek's various wine bottles. Wine. I take it you also didn't know that the man's father was one of our country's most infamous criminals, I mean.
Genshin.
Genshin Impact, yes.
You know, come to think of it, Stronghart does look a little bit like the guy when you consider like the piercing eyes and everything that he had. No mustache though. It leads the mind to wonder.
I just thought he looked a bit like the Beast King from Gurren Lagann. Is it the Beast King?
No.
He wasn't
Spiral King?
Is it the Spiral King?
Spiral.
He was the King of the Beastmen.
Yeah.
Sorry,
King of the Beastmen, yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
We were talking about Gurren Lagann before we started recording, and clearly it's still on Pete's mind.
Yes.
Which is a good anime if you haven't ever seen it.
Absolutely. It is good. Not long ago, visitor numbers to the Great Exhibition exceeded 30 million.
Wow.
30 million? Are there even that many people in the world?
Maybe. I may have fudged a number or two.
As a comparison, Mr. Naruhodo, the population of the imperial capital Tokyo is 2 million.
Yes, well, I will be opening the International Forensic Symposium in the exhibition's main auditorium. This event has been 2 years in the making. 2 years of preparations and negotiations with other countries.
It sounds like a tremendous achievement. Congratulations.
Oh, pish-posh, I don't need your thanks. I don't need your sympathies.
I would like to give you a hand.
Ugh. The 20th century will see the wholesale adoption of forensic investigation techniques. And cooperation between policing organizations around the globe will be essential. Which is why this landmark first symposium had to be hosted here at the heart of our great British Empire, in order that Scottish Yard can become the leading investigative organization in the New World.
Blimey, not much pressure then.
He's the same as ever, I see. That passion of his is quite something.
You're every bit as passionate in your own way, I'm sure, Mr. Naruhodo.
I'm the only person in this country who truly cares about a future that embraces forensic science. It is my intention to become Her Majesty's Attorney General and reform the Yard from the ground up. So the disgrace of the forensic investigation team has been a bitter blow to my ambitions.
Rest assured, I will kill everyone involved.
They will all meet their demise soon enough. Not by my hand, of course, but by slightly mysterious means. Acts of God, I'm sure, such as accidentally falling into the meat grinder.
Oh,
Whoops.
Jesus.
Whoops.
Or a car accidenti.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I first established the forensic investigation team a year ago, experimentally to start with. With Dr. Scythe at the helm, it was steadily It was steadily it was steadily accruing an impressive record of achievement. I was on the verge of changing its name and elevating its status to a full-blown forensic investigation department.
If it wasn't for you meddling kids. And can you not do that now?
What do you think?
Well, the head of the investigation team is missing.
Obviously, nobody wants to hear anything about it at the moment. Even I can't keep this story out of the papers. 6 million Londoners will be cursing forensic science now. This incident will set back our country's advancement in the field by a good 10 years, I'd say.
So well done, you. Unintended repercussions of our trial?
Yes, so as you can imagine, I'm very pleased with your efforts, Mr. Naruhodo.
We simply couldn't have overlooked what had happened, though.
Of course not. We should all be grateful to you both.
Can't you see my overwhelming gratitude?
Anyway, I'll still reform this country's policing when I become Attorney General. This might delay my plans, but it won't alter them. Nothing will stand in my way.
Especially not any individuals with the last name of Mikotoba.
No.
Yeah, that's always a good thing when the imposing person with a lot of power says, nothing will stand in my way.
Yes.
I shall remake the world in my image.
Yes.
King Dragon will be most pleased.
Yes.
What we learned from that trial 8 days ago was a huge shock. Finding out my friend's father was...
Ah, yes. Genshin Asugi. The Professor case 10 years ago caused a great stir here in Britain.
There were such awful murders, and unprecedented. Using a ferocious dog as a murder weapon.
And that ferocious dog? Toby.
And no one would have believed the culprit was a foreign student invited to study here by the government. So the true identity of the killer couldn't be made public then, and can't be made public now. Nobody in your country knows it was him, and neither do the citizens of London.
But do the citizens of London not know it was him?
No, because I just said that they don't know.
Well, we don't know. But unfortunately, we're going to have to find out next time.
What?
Oh,
But I don't have time to just stand around here for a full
Well,
week.
I'm sorry, Stronghart. You're going to have to sit on your laurels for a bit, I'm afraid, my dear.
For a week?
Yes, a whole week.
Ah!
Thank you very much.
No, you mean...
No, no, that's not Stronghart. That's one of those red-haired
I know.
stepchildren.
He was just doing a thing.
I know. I was just doing a thing back.
Anyway,
Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. If you do like what we do, then please consider giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you'll be notified of our video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And until next time, We'll see you again.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
And remember, if you ever find your right hand out of commission for some reason, the left one can always be pulled into service in a pinch.